everyone, my name is Neru, and in this video I will be talking about the actions of a person named Yoko. This isn't really much of an exposed video, but I do consider things she's done to be horrible and I will talk about it. I will also be talking about Bumeow, who's a lot more popular and known. She isn't the focus of this video, but I will explain her actions as well so you can understand the situation better. I also wanted to include this. I'm making this video because a lot of my followers and friends are fans of Bumeow or friends with her. She's a horrible person and they have to know that. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I don't remember everything in detail, so I'm going to try my best to put the story and all the screenshots in order. I'm probably going to make some mistakes while explaining everything, but I hope that you will understand. Before we start this video though, this video mentions pedophilia, drunk CP/CSAM, grooming, rape, doxing, and other sensitive topics. If you feel uncomfortable with any of the things listed, I encourage you to click out this video. Somewhere in 2024, I became friends again with an old friend. That person is Yoko. After some time, she invited me to Bumeow's Discord server. I've seen her videos before, but didn't know much about her. I said hello in general chat and started looking through the channels. Then I realized that there was a public 18+ channel where minors were posting images of their OCs and also Bumeow, drawn in very inappropriate ways. She was actually encouraging this behavior. That's when I realized I should probably start taking screenshots, and so I did. I kept adding screenshots to the folder every few days, planning on exposing her. I looked through every single message in every single corner of the server to get as much information as possible. I kept digging through old messages and found some really disgusting things said by Bumeow herself and the very strange and unsettling video that I will talk about later. She was asked by someone in her server what she thinks about pedophiles, and her response was very strange. She was scared to answer because people would hate her. Why would they hate her? Unless she supports pedophiles, I don't know. But most importantly, I found what I was looking for. She, as an adult, was telling kids in her server that it's okay to draw 18+ art of her OC, or her and a minor together. She had sexual conversation with kids around 14 years old. She herself was posting 18+ art in her server along with little children. She also said that any person can join her server no matter the age, while having a public 18+ channel in her server. If that isn't predatory behavior, then I don't know what is. I kept looking and found her social media accounts. On X, she was retweeting obvious lolly art and drawing her OC as a very young child with barely any clothes on. She also retweeted a picture of a Madoka cosplayer in a suggestive pose. If you didn't know already, Madoka is 14 years old. And when asked about it, she said she just finds it funny. Now, about that video. She posted a video with her cat, the title being, "My Cat's So Hot." Maybe I'm dumb, but I'm sure calling your cat hot is super fucking weird. In the video, she's also touching the cat inappropriately, but that might just be me. I'm just gonna let you watch it yourself and correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know, pretty fucking weird to me. She also made multiple references to pedophilia and openly admitted to being a lolicon on her X bio. She also got recently banned on most of her socials, just wanted to mention that. There will be more screenshots about Bumeow in other parts of this video. I couldn't show them all at once so that the story is in a somewhat chronological order. Before we move forward, I want to let you know that Yoko is also an adult. After I considered that I gathered enough info, I went to Yoko to tell her that Bumeow was obviously a pedophile. She said she didn't know when that's a lie. Bumeow told her the age of her OC is 11 like a few hours ago. If she really was the spy she claims to be, she would have sent me that. Ooh, foreshadowing. Then she asked if she could stay in her server but on another account to get screenshots for me. I wasn't sure, but I said yes just in case there was something I missed. Then later, I found out that she actually boosted Bumeow's server when she said she's gonna be there just for the screenshots. She also had a Bumeow in her friends list too. While arguing about something completely different, I brought up the fact that she boosted her server, She defends herself, saying that a single boost doesn't matter because the server isn't active. She also says that it was for a commission. Even if the server isn't active, it's the thought that counts, right? It's still supporting after all. Wait, a commission? After everything! The messages, the screenshots, she still commissioned her? Oh my god. After some more arguing, like a few times after, she made another video for Bumeow. Again! We argued a lot about this, but I can't really remember the details. But when arguing, she decided to randomly trauma dump to excuse her actions. She decided to blame everything on her trauma. Guess what, Yoko? Abused people can become an abuser. After even more arguing, but this time about her tracing my art, she blocked me. Instead of unblocking me to argue with me more, I guess, she decided to start arguing with me in Bumeow's server instead. Why? Literally why? While we were arguing, she mentioned me hitting Bumeow and being in her server as a spy. Just to get me banned. If I really got banned because we were arguing, why wouldn't she ban Yoko as well? She wanted me to get banned. Maybe. I don't know when this was, but I'm gonna explain it. Bumeow made 18+ art of her OC and Yoko's. When I asked Yoko about it, she said she was fine with it. She's been knowing that Bumeow's OC is 11 and all the things she's done as well. Not to mention that the drawing clearly shows rape and racism. And also, she was still following Bumeow on X, so... And also, she's been in the server way before me, so I assume that she had enough time to actually look through those messages and see for herself. That's kind of it with the Bumeow stuff. But don't you worry, there's a lot more to talk about. This part isn't after the Bumeow drama or before it. It was kinda happening along with everything else. I just separated them so that it's more organized. This was why we kept arguing all the time. She's tracing art and would just not admit it, no matter how much proof there is. She was talking about making fan art for me or something. I mean, sure, I guess. But when she showed it to me, I pointed out the fact that it was obviously traced. I overlaid the drawings of the one she made for me and Meowba's art, and it looked almost, if not exactly, the same. Then she came up with another excuse, that it was traced off of her model, not Meowba. I did the same thing to that one too, and unsurprisingly traced as well. She did admit that she traced off of some parts of my drawing, but I did not allow her to do that. And just so you know, the speed paint she said she was going to show me was of her tracing an already traced drawing, which is hers, so it really doesn't prove anything. She also got attacked in Meowcourt for tracing and recoloring without admitting it multiple times. Unfortunately, that's the only screenshot I got, but I remember her running to me about it. And also, her whole account was just tracing off of Meowba. And it was like trending or something right now. It was like, it's still like ew, I guess, because like that's still someone's art that she traced. She also used my OC and art in her videos without my permission. That's clearly just a stupid attempt at reviving the drama, because like at the time it was like put off to the side. I kind of forgot about her, honestly. And only recently I found out that she traced my friend's art as well. She knew what she was doing. It's so obvious. Okay, last topic, I promise. It's gonna get really interesting from here, I think. When I saw her use my art and animation in her video, I posted a story calling her out on it. I was mad, obviously. She had me blocked and thought I couldn't find her video any other way. I also mentioned how she was a pedophile, and that kinda set her off. And, of course, that caught the attention of a Meowcourt mod, because she's a Meowcourt. I mean, surely the best thing to do is tell her what's going on, right? I don't want to be defending an alleged pedophile. I explained the situation to them, I showed all the screenshots, and I moved on with my day. A few hours later, she DM'd me saying that I got her banned for something that's not true. You're banned, yeah. What do you expect? Instead of apologizing and doing the right thing and actually changing, you chose to hide away like a coward and avoid the situation. You said you were a spy for me, but if you really were, you would have told me that Bumeow's OC is 11 when you found out. But of course you didn't, because you still wanted to talk to her and support her. If you actually showed me the things she did, it would make you look worse. She then decided to post a few videos about the situation trying to defend herself, but the screenshots she used in the videos just proved my point even more. She was crying about it in Meowcourt ban appeals, trying to drag me down with her. There's a lot of lies here, so let's go through them one by one. First, no, I didn't ask you to be in her server. You were the one who asked me. Second, you didn't tell me anything about Bumeow, except for that pedophilia flag reference, which I already knew about. Third, Bumeow did care because she banned me. She didn't ban you, so what's going on here? And finally, last, I was never on the friends list. I never said a thing to her ever. But I know someone who did. To me, it looks like you're just trying to make me look like a bad person to justify your actions. You somehow managed to lie 4 times in one message and still make yourself look stupid and in the wrong. If you were the one telling me these things Bumeow did, that means you really, really, really knew and still talked to her, supported her, boosted her server, made a fan art for her, and so on. You're doing anything other than admitting you're wrong and, apologizing and changing. When none of that worked, she moved on to VVCord, where she started talking about everything but tweaking the details to make herself look like the victim. Again, obviously. She also said it happened last year when it fucking didn't. It did not happen in February. It started in June and still went on until recently, I think. And well, if an alleged pedophile is in a server with minors, then I should, let the mods know what she did and let them deal with it. It's their choice if they ban her or not. Nothing to do with me. And yes, she did get banned, so. Then later, she's begging to be unbanned, but completely missing the point. You're not banned because you traced. You're banned because you're a pedophile. And no, you did not leave the Bumeow clone stuff behind. You were doing that stuff until recently before you deleted all of your videos. Because, I called you out. But I know your other accounts, and you were still posting in October. Around October 20th, I think? That conversation was on October 27th. That doesn't look like a year to me. Hey guys, ad break. Join my Discord server, link in the description. Thank you, bye-bye. A few days later, at the start of November, a beautiful day, I was just skipping around happily on my TikTok For You page. And then I saw an account called Nyasan. I saw a Discord link in the bio, so I joined out of curiosity. And again, out of pure luck, I saw Yoko in the server. She was pretty active on it too. And again, I thought it was very dangerous for her to be there and reported her. Which, again, it got her banned. But this time, Genius Yoko had a trick up her sleeve. She joined back on another account. Seriously? She made an account 14 minutes before joining. I'm just gonna read this. You know what? Yeah, sure. It turns out to find out you're spreading lies about me with no proof. Sure, buddy. And you know how I was abused and essayed in my life, yet you still want to tell my friends lies. Okay, so how many damn times will you obsess over my life exactly? I'm done with anything Meow related, sure buddy. And I told you to stay away from me, you pedophilia obsessed freak. That's all I want to say. Also, I'm not a pedophile. I like older guys much, so above 30. And then, lower, older guys are so much mature, sorry. What's so funny? I am not obsessed with pedophilia or your life. I'm just concerned for the safety of the minors in those servers. I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm just keeping young kids safe. And just so you know, you can still be a pedophile even if you're sexually assaulted and abused. After running out of arguments, Yoko decides to threaten to dox me! Awesome, yay! Literally, where do we go from here? Are we serious? Yoko, can you go any lower? Oh my god. She also tried joining my server on the same account. That was so fucking stupid. When she didn't have any more servers to spread lies on, she moved on to TikTok stories. It's obvious she did that just so I would see it because she unblocked me. Let's look at some of them. I fear hating me for sending my own news to older people is being petty. What? They're my own stuff. I have no interest in anyone younger than 20 and I ain't even 18 yet. Sure, buddy. Either way, nice drama at least. Oh my god. And in the comment in the background says LMAO something open with whatever. Yes, I sell my stuff online for art, money, nitro stuff I want. I've been doing this since I was 12, 13. Okay. It's my own body, so why are you so fucking obsessed? Get a life, dude, you don't own me. But since you want to be like this, literally what? When did I ever say anything about you sending nudes to people? This whole situation was because you were supporting and friends with a pedophile. Nothing to do with nudes. Where does this even come from? What? I'm so fucking confused. And also, You were fighting so hard with me in DMs trying to convince me that you're 18, and when I finally believed you, you're now saying you're not 18 to water down the severity of your actions. You thought I wouldn't catch on. And now there's another one. Let's be so real, you're worse than I am. What? Yes, okay, I may give my own nudes to pedophiles for stuff, but it's my own stuff, nothing for you to worry about. When did I ever say anything about that? Like, literally. Like, you're just exposing yourself. Calling me a pedophile is going too far because you know damn well I like older guys and that I've been essayed a lot and groomed hella in my life. I don't care, gang. Oh my god. Literally, what is there to say about this? I don't care about your nudes. Stop. How am I worse? Like, you have nothing on me. I'm so confused right now. You said it yourself that I didn't do anything. I forgot to mention this one, but in one of her stories, she said she's making a doc on me to expose me for, like, literally nothing. I forgot to screenshot it, though. Well, that's kind of it. In my opinion, this situation is actually so fucking stupid. Like, all she's been doing is just lying and then accusing me of lying. It's so dumb, in fact, that I can't even believe I made a whole video about this. I feel like I had to say something, though, because Yoko made some people think that I'm, like, a liar, toxic, and problematic and stuff. This is proof of the things she's been saying aren't true. You know what, Yoko? I don't think you're a bad person. I think you're a horrible one. People like you should be sacrificed for being experimented on, honestly. Just being banned in a couple servers is not enough. The reason I'm not giving as much attention to the Bumeow part is because I don't have a personal experience with her. I just know that she's a pedophile and that's it. Just public execution for all pedophiles. I feel like that's still not enough. Well, if you have any other questions, you can ask me and I will try my best to answer them for you. I'll probably make another video if it gets any attention, but until then, I'm gonna be doing Neru stuff. Okay, bye. Oh my fucking god. November 9th, around 2 a.m. Yoko is back in Bumeow's server trying to make me look like a bad person and make herself the victim. Again. She's also trying to get back in contact with Bumeow since Bumeow lost access to her accounts or got banned on most of them. Yoko, what are you doing, dude? You're a grown-ass adult while I'm still a fucking child. You're harassing me, like, straight up, like, hop off my dick, please. Okay, oh my god. If Yoko tries making up some weird shit, just know that it's not true. November 21st, around, like, 4 a.m. I'm just gonna read this fucking thing. Guys, Neru really wants me to fall into the dark side of art, should I? It would get me more famous anyways. Guys, I'm actually surprised people believe me when I said I was older, knowing damn well I don't look 18, I actually look 12. And also below it says, like, I'm in, it's not like it really matters what age I am, right? That's fucking stupid. And it also says, like, another one, plus I think her one-sided beef is funny. I mean, Bumeow is banned and has been off the internet since June. I don't remember, honestly, so I can't argue against that right now. You know what? This is an exposed video, okay? Let's be serious now. Which means I am exposing you, okay? In the name. And calling it one-sided beef doesn't excuse your actions at all. Like, it was still CP, so... You're basically saying, I'm gonna be a pedophile to make Neru mad. What happened to shame, guys? You're not even hiding it at this point. And I don't care about your age. It was still CP. You said you were an 18-year-old, so I will treat you as one. You said that 12-year-olds can be pedophiles. I'm not saying you're wrong. But I also said that you aren't 18 yet, so you can't be a pedophile. Which is it, Yoko? There's also, like, something more recent. It's like editor's note for, like, November 22nd. I wanted to take a look at her account again and saw that she made, like, animations and stuff about the situation. The screenshots she used proved my point even more, and so did her fucking videos, dude. She made that fake collab with Bumeow animation, and another one which also includes Bumeow. And, like, she's also traced me again, but I don't even give a fuck at this point.
And the exposing Neru doc thing, it literally has nothing. It has nothing, dude. This whole situation is so fucking stupid. Like, she's not even as important as I'm making her out to be, and her art is just so fucking ass. Like, I literally just wasted so much of my time on this video for no reason. Oh my god. And she's like barely even known by 10 people, dude. Like, oh my god. I'm genuinely tired of like making these editor's notes or something. Cause like she's obviously just gonna make more stuff and do more shit. Just to like get my attention or something. But like if more happens after this video, like actual serious shit, I'll make sure to make another video on it. Or like post about it or something. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, this video is actually over now. Yeah. Okay, bye.
CS Bumeow, sign out.